You are listening to the Just Saying podcast.
Welcome to the Just Saying podcast. I'm here with Amanda. We're sitting in my car. This week's podcast brought to you by snowplows.
Apparently so. Today is, the date we are recording this podcast is December the 11th, aka the first legitimate snowfall of the season of 2016.
In Hamilton,
Ontario. To be quite honest with you, I'm feeling a little mixed about this whole idea because I'm no snow bunny. I would prefer to be basking in the sunshine. Nope, I'm a winter baby, but I don't like snow. It looks nice sitting in this car, but I don't want to be in it. I don't want anything to do with it.
I was making donuts in this parking lot before I decided to stop and record.
That's a great idea.
You wanted me to stop because you said you were getting sick, so I had to stop. I was making you nervous because I was like doing drifts into the Tim Hortons parking, Tim Hortons
But
thing.
now that you talk about doing donuts in the parking lot, I suddenly want donuts.
Do you want to go back to that Tim Hortons?
No, I'm good.
No?
Good.
Okay.
It's okay. I had like many Timbits this weekend. I'm good.
Did you really?
I did.
Nice.
Brought to you by Kylie Sugu. Thank you. Thank you, Kylie.
This podcast brought to you by snowplows.
And Tim Hortons.
Kylie, her friend Kylie.
Yep.
And Timbits.
Apparently. Someone and I were really thinking and reminiscing recently, and we kind of just thought we would take a podcast to reminisce about everything that happened this past year on a world scale and on a personal scale. Because
what a crappy year this was for everyone.
Well, I don't want to be pessimistic here. I mean, a lot happened. A lot of really good and a lot of really, obviously some interesting negatives.
Mostly interesting. I wouldn't say crappy things because
just
clearly we're all still alive. Well, unfortunately, most of us, but yeah.
I want to say game changing. Like, a lot happened this year. And again, not just on a global scale, but on a personal scale as well.
Wait. Was this year the year that Burger King bought Tim Hortons and wanted to get rid of the Timbit? Was that this year? Or was that last year?
I don't know.
I think that was last year.
I think that was last year.
Yeah.
That seems like old news to me.
No one wants to not get rid of the Timbit.
When Burger King bought Tim Hortons went to the States. And Tim Hortons has been in the States for at least over a year and a half, 2 years now.
Yep.
So that's like 2014.
They described the donuts as tasting very chemically. Did you know that?
No.
The Americans?
Americans said that?
Yeah, they said that Tim Hortons donuts taste very chemically.
What do they know?
This podcast brought to you by Burger King. Tim Hortons and snowplow. Anyway, yeah. So we've only have this is like the third episode where we actually reviewed the year. I think 2014 we did a year in review. I think 2015 we sure did. So yeah, this is our third year in review podcast.
These are some of the highlights that I've come across.
Let's just name off some highlights and then we'll talk about. Well, first of all, a lot of celebrities died this year. Can we just get that out of the way?
What celebrities died this year, Sal?
David Bowie.
David Bowie died.
See, this is why you should research things before you record a podcast.
Thing. I didn't research celebrities that died. I'm researching events that happened globally.
Yeah.
Here's a couple of things that happened.
Name them
January
off.
23rd. Zika virus outbreak in Brazil prompts Colombia, Ecuador, El Salvador, and Jamaica to recommend women delay pregnancies for up to 2 years.
Beautiful. Go on.
I don't know about that. Another fact. Oldest known case of human Neanderthal sex 100,000 years ago revealed by Max Planck Institute for Evolutionary Anthropology. A 50,000-year-old Neanderthal woman's remains from Altai Mountains show traces of Homo sapiens DNA.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. So since before men been sticking their dicks in anything?
Well, how else do you think we're here, Sal?
Hey man, I want to hear a joke.
Sure.
What do you get when you mix human DNA and goat DNA?
No.
Kicked out of the petting zoo.
Jesus.
You sick. You're sick.
Sick bastard.
Do you like all my jokes on Facebook?
Yeah, they're pretty punny, I'm not gonna lie.
I took a Snapchat of my mom was making a pumpkin soup and she had a pumpkin on the table. I took a Snapchat of the pumpkin and I put the subtitle, the little subtitle things, and it said punkin. And a lot of people like that. People really appreciated that I sent them that. Anyway, keep going.
March 22nd, suicide bombings at Brussels Zaventem Airport and Malbeek Metro Station leave around 28 victims dead and 260 injured. ISIS claimed responsibility.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'm sorry.
Me too.
I wish that doesn't happen. Like, why does that have to happen?
April 6th, France passes legislation making it illegal to pay for sex.
Well,
On the same day, the first baby born with DNA from 3 parents through mitochondrial transfer in Mexico.
Was it Homo sapien DNA?
Yes, it was.
Okay, that's good. No goat DNA in there?
No goats,
Good,
Sal.
good.
No goats.
Okay, good.
May 10th, Indian fertility clinic announces that a 70-year-old baby has successfully gave birth to a baby boy.
A what?
70-year-old woman.
Oh, I thought you said 7. I'm like, what?
Oh,
a 70-year-old gave birth to a baby boy?
70.
70, yes, put the 0 at the end. That's pretty cool, though.
Here's another one I'm sure we're all familiar with. Harambe, a gorilla from Cincinnati Zoo, was shot after dragging about a boy who slipped into the enclosure.
Can we do a podcast on Harambe? I think it's too late at this point, but...
A little bit. It's,
God bless Harambe, but...
7 months.
Why did that suddenly become a thing, 7 months later?
It was a big controversy because people were wondering what side to take. Do you take the gorilla side or do you take the parents?
Yeah, exactly. Why did you let that kid fall into the thing, and then why did they have to kill the gorilla to save the kid? And it's I don't know.
Yep.
God bless Harambe. Bless
you, Harambe.
Yep. You'll be missed. Even though no one knew about you until you died.
Which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Poor gorilla. July 6th, Pokemon Go, the real-world mobile game by Niantic, is first released.
Oh,
Everyone played Pokemon
That was
year.
January? Wait, that was January?
That was July.
Oh, that was July. Oh, okay, that makes more sense, yeah. That was crazy. I remember Mike, he got skateboarding accidents from playing that game. Remember all the stuff that happened from people being addicted to that game?
Oh, yes.
And it was crazy because it was the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, and, yeah. It was great. It was great. I got it. I played it. I didn't have data, but I played it.
Which was pretty sweet.
So, yeah, it was cool. And it won Best Mobile Game at the Game Awards.
Well, I'm not going to lie. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I didn't play it. Okay, I didn't play it personally on my own phone, but, I was with people who played it.
Yeah.
And it looked like a lot of fun. And, I would literally be walking downtown, and I would see, crowds of people in Bayfront.
Yeah,
this is in Hamilton,
Bayfront.
City Hall, middle of downtown, and I'm like, what are you doing? People
Bayfront
stopping their cars.
Bayfront had a lot of Pokestops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
People would stop in the middle of the road and, hunt Pokemon.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting one. August 24th. Astronomers announced the discovery of an Earth-like planet. August 24th. Wow, I can't speak. You know what, guys? I had a long day.
I think we should stop the podcast and just give up forever.
August 24th.
Okay.
Astronomers announced the discovery of an Earth-like planet named Proxima b, orbiting star Proxima Centauri.
Cool. You know where that is?
Nope.
You just take a left on Upper Gauge and then go straight onto Fennel.
Yeah?
And there it is.
Sweet.
Yeah, so if you want to inhabit that planet, go ahead.
All right, good
It's all up to you. It's up to you. It's all in your hands, future generation.
All in your hands.
If you want to stop playing Pokemon Go, go ahead. Look at my computer is so the car is completely fogged up at this point, right?
Yes.
And my computer is on the dashboard, and behind it where the heat comes out of it is a part of the window that's not fogged up. Yes.
I also forgot to mention earlier on this year, the Brexit referendum passed, and
Brexit, yep.
The Brexit referendum happened, and
The breakfast referendum?
No.
Keep
the
going.
United Kingdom basically opted out of the European Union, and they have 2 more years left, and then they're out.
Wow.
So basically everyone was freaking out. That happened earlier on in the year.
That's crazy.
October 19th. The third U.S. presidential debate happened, and Donald Trump notably refuses to say if he will accept the result of the election during the debate with Hillary Clinton at Nevada University, Las Vegas.
Haha. Irony. He's never going to win.
Ha! November 8th, Donald Trump is elected president.
What?
What?
Oh, how did you skip all the way to November? Where are you from before that?
I was in October.
Oh, you were in October. Okay.
Hello.
We already did a podcast on that. Thanks for all the feedback.
Much appreciated, my friends.
So now we're in November, so what else could have happened? Has anything happened this month?
Yes. December 7th. Italian Prime Minister Matteo Renzi resigns 3 days after losing a referendum to reform the constitution in Italy. Oh, well.
Hey! And Castro died.
And Fidel Castro died a few weeks back. We discussed that as well in another podcast.
Yep.
Yeah. And much more to happen from here on out, amigos. What's happened this year alone? Holy.
Can you look up a list of all the celebrities that died?
Sure.
Do it. Get phone back out. Let's do it. Let's get a detailed list.
Oh, God.
Data plan life over here.
I need it for work, guys. You all know that.
Yep. You just got a Snapchat.
Yes.
Oh, can I just say something? Yes. I lost my 150 Snapchat streak today.
Who?
With my friend Stephanie.
That sucks.
I think she works with you, or she used to work with
Stephanie.
Something, I don't know. We'll talk about it after the podcast. But yeah, I'm so heartbroken.
Okay, here is a list of deaths from celebrities in 2016. Because there's a lot of deaths.
I know that
went down this year. It's kind of intense.
I don't understand how so many people died.
It was like lists. Okay, I'm just gonna read all out the names here because there's quite a lot of them. This is in chronological order, not giving us an exact dates here. Pat Harrington, David Bowie, Alan Rickman.
Oh, Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman.
Snape. Dan Haggerty, Glenn Frey, Ebe Vigoda, George Gaines, Tony Burton, George Kennedy, Nancy Reagan, Robert Horton, Joe Santos, Joe Garagiola, Ken Howard, Peter Brown, Gary Shandling, James Noble, Patty Duke, Doris Roberts, Prince, William Shallard, Morley Safer, Alan Young, Muhammad Ali, Anton Yelchin, Noel Neal, Gary Marshall, Stephen Hill, Gene Wilder, Hugh O'Brien, Arnold Palmer, Robert Vaughn, Florence Henderson, Fidel Castro, Ron Glass, Van Williams, and John Glenn. That's all of the famous people that passed off this year.
I feel like there was
more.
Yeah, I feel like there was more.
You know what? I feel like there was too.
Yeah, because I remember it was like February. People were like...
Frank Sinatra Jr. died.
Oh.
Let me think who else here.
I don't know.
Harper Lee, the author of To Kill a Mockingbird died. Rob Ford died this year.
Oh, Rob Ford, Toronto mayor.
Yep.
And then that video came out after he died.
Yeah.
That was sad.
That was sad.
He did a good job he did a lot of good for Toronto.
He did. He actually did. A lot of people can say what they want, but he actually was very beneficial.
Yep, he did. He was.
In a lot of ways. Because I feel like someone else really died, and it was a huge deal.
Prince was a huge one, I remember that.
Prince was huge. I was shocked when Prince died. Leonard Cohen. He died. Yes. I was going to say, I'm like, there's someone else really big that died this year. Rest in peace to all of the celebrities that passed away, but also to anyone's loved ones.
Yeah, that's
who passed off this year, too. I know this was a big year, but I want to say in general, Sal, like, I feel like a lot of people that we know, you and myself included, went through a lot of ups and downs this year. I felt like a big shift in everything, and I mean,
yep.
I speak for myself and any one of my friends, like my close friends, like we all started off this year on a really bumpy note where something really big happened at some point in the first 6 months.
Yeah.
And then now we're all transitioning into something completely different.
Yeah.
Whether it's for the better or worse, like everyone is going through something and it's absolutely insane and like...
Yeah, why is everyone going through something like this year?
I don't know what it is. I just feel like there was a big universal shift that happened. And, I mean... Maybe you guys can relate. Maybe some of you guys are like, this is the best year ever. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
like,
for a lot of people it could be, yeah.
And I mean, I guess we're all kind of going through our own wavelengths, and some people are on it, some people are off of it. It's, it's all different. But all I can say is that, I'm happy that what happened this year happened. I'm going to reflect upon it and, really bring everything positive I possibly can into 2017,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not much of a New Year's resolution kind of person, but I just kind of made a bit of a promise to myself that, not going to let anything get you down anymore. Nothing is going to get in the way of what I want and what I deserve, because kind of did at the beginning of this year, and I really kind of almost pulled me under the tide there, and it was kind of scary. But here I am now. Woohoo!
Yeah, my resolution is work harder and don't be flaky. That's my resolution, basically.
I think that's simple enough.
Yeah, so I've been working. I got a hold of a camera, like a really good, like a good kind of professional camera. It's like, because I used to do videography, right?
Yeah.
And I used to do YouTube and stuff, and like I edit this podcast, so I'm big into editing and stuff. Yeah. And I just started shooting video for people. So I started shooting video for my one buddy, Matt Laguerre, aka Doc Heat, heavily educated and trained. He's gonna come on the podcast eventually when he's ready to drop his new album, because he's a rapper.
That'd be awesome.
I've been shooting him because every week he does this thing called Murder the Beat, where like they put out this beat and then like everyone raps on it and then records themselves and posts it on Instagram.
Yeah. So
I told him like, hey, I'll just record you doing that and just have like different takes and different cuts and like add effects and stuff, just so I can like, something to edit. So I've been doing that. I've been trying to, reach out to more people to get more like video, do more video stuff. Just something to do on the side besides this podcast,
Absolutely.
Because I kind of got into like a rhythm with everything, and it's just like,
and that's
I feel like I need to do more. Yeah.
And that's a good thing that you're like pushing yourself to do more than what you've been doing lately.
Yep. Trying to, transition my life to like a different, kind of like move on from, my situation into a different situation, a better situation.
Absolutely.
A situation I feel like I deserve, but work harder, be more flaky, don't
be more flaky.
Be less flake. Don't be flaky, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by flaky, right?
You know what? Maybe some people over here don't. Can you define flakiness?
So flakiness is when you say, like the way I perceive it as, you say you're gonna do something, and then like last minute or like right before, you cancel for any reason.
Okay, that's a good thing to work on.
Because I know a lot of my friends, most of my friends are like that. I know people since like for the last 8 to 10 years, I say, hey, let's do something. And then it's like clockwork. The day of, they're like, oh, I can't do this right now, this and this and this. But then why did you say, and like a lot of times when I do cancel on people, it's like legit reasons. But like I want to be more of like I want people to see me as, okay, he said that he's going to do something, he's going to do it kind of thing. You know what I mean? So that's my resolution, and just work harder, because I feel like I'm stuck in this, like, you ever remember the movie Groundhog Day?
Yes.
Where he's kind of like just stuck in the same like day until he did something different, or he just did everything right. That's what I feel like I'm in. I'm just kind of stuck in this like this motion, and I don't know, I just want to get out of it.
I know, I completely agree with where you're at, and you know what, like, the best possible thing you can have is motivation, especially where you can reflect upon your year, look at everything that you've done well, and look at everything that you want to improve on, and take those those need improvement mindsets and kind of bring it into 2017 being like no more. Guys, I apologize. I can't speak English today. I don't even know what it is.
Everyone has that.
It's one of those
They go into the new year and it's like, oh yeah, it's 2016, right? And you write 2016 on everything. Yeah.
I do that for at least the first 2 weeks.
I know, it's so funny.
Every single time, like especially when you were a kid and you go back to school.
Yeah.
Oh, so many people like erasing or scratching out stuff with their pens. White out all the time. Yep.
So funny. I'm turning 26 this month.
Craziness.
Which is crazy. But I really like that age. Like I like the idea, the sound of like 26.
It feels like a legit age. I mean, I'm turning 24.
Yeah.
In February next year, and I'm thinking to myself, like, 24 is a pretty crazy number. Yeah. It's such a serious thing to be like, hi, my name's Amanda, I'm 24 years old.
Exactly.
Holy cow. Whoa.
Exactly. Craziness. I feel like with 26 is like I'm no longer stuck in that awkward, I'm not an adult, I'm not a kid kind of age.
Yeah, now you're like, I'm a man.
Now I'm a guy.
You're a guy.
A guy. Yeah.
Guy.
I'm a man.
Yes.
I've been...
Oh,
wait,
snap.
Is that your phone or my phone? Okay.
That was my... Oh, snap. Sorry, guys.
Whoa.
Anywho, but to be honest...
Yeah, it's like, Yeah, it just feels better. And plus, I've been growing this beard out, so...
Are you going to bring the beard into 2017?
I don't know, maybe.
You will decide.
I'm like, I could chew on it now.
Yuck.
Like,
That's... I don't know.
I don't know.
That's endearing or kind of gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, honestly, like, a lot has happened this year. And I'm kind of excited to see what 27 has to bring.
27?
2017.
Yeah.
2017. Again, English. Something I can't speak today. I don't know.
So,
a language barrier happening.
So, you know what? We should go back and listen to our 2015 podcast talking about 2016 and see if, like, what would, like, if anything is, you know, like, just to listen to it.
Yeah, that would be kind of funny, eh?
Do you have any predictions, any plans that you want to, like...
For 2017?
Kind of put out there to have recorded forever on the internet?
Okay, so maybe I'll look... Again, I'm sure we'll look back at this specific podcast one day.
Mm-hmm.
So 2017, and I'm going to hold myself to this. I can see myself back in school full-time, finishing up my Bachelor of Social Work.
Okay.
I want to buy a car. I want to travel to a new country. And...
There goes the plow.
Yep.
Snow plow.
No, that was a bus.
That was a bus.
Also,
yeah.
Okay, so you do the same thing I just did, and then we'll finish this up here.
Okay. 2017, I'm going to have a better job.
Yep.
I am going to... See, now, my resolution for this year was not to feel sorry for myself. And I kind of first couple months, I did follow that, and then like midway through the year, I kind of forgot about that resolution. Now I kind of got back to it.
Yep.
So like I want to like actually take that resolution throughout the entire year.
Yep.
To work harder and don't be flaky.
Cool.
Which is a great resolution. I forget what my 2014 one was.
I never remember them, to be honest.
I don't remember what the 2014 one was.
But I basically like always say to myself, with every year that ends, look at the next year that comes as a new journey, a new opportunity, and just, you know, take it on.
See, I know. I feel like my resolution would have been in the past, be like, find an awesome girlfriend, you know, make a lot of money, get a sweet job. You know,
but those are so cliche. But
I know they are super cliche. Lose weight, yeah, get skinnier.
Oh my god, the gyms are gonna be packed for the first couple of weeks.
I don't understand how every year they go up like 3,000 memberships and then they just go off and then they just drop.
Yeah.
I don't understand. But yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like my resolution. My resolutions, my bets. I also bet that Donald Trump is actually going to be a good president.
Oh, I'm curious to see how that plays out. I am curious to see how that plays out.
I'm going to bet that. I'm going to say we're going to look back. Everyone's all doom and gloom right now, but I actually think that he's going to be like one of their best presidents. Probably the best president. He'll probably like set the standard for like every president going forward.
Honestly, I'd like to see that happen.
His decisions that he made and like its effect on everything.
Again, I would really, really, really like to see that happen, just because a lot of people are really pessimistic about it. Again, I'm really hoping that he can change his attitude towards certain topics. And, you know, because he has a lot of enemies right now based on the way he's approached certain situations and changes that are happening right now. So
we already talked about this, so you can not talk,
exactly.
You don't have to talk about
so
it. It's all good.
Exactly, I know that.
Exactly. This has been exactly the Just Sayin podcast.
What we're excited to hear is your feedback. What do you want to hear us talk about? What do you want to see discussed on Just Sayin podcast? We have definitely a lot more to discuss between Sal and I. We've been planning some really cool topics and talks.
Exactly.
So like us.
Yep.
Share our content. Send us an email.
Like us.
Give us some feedback. Like us.
We have a contact form on our website if you want to.
We do.
If you want to get in touch with us.
Also, Sal and I are planning on doing some more promo photos soon. So
yeah.
Our Instagram will become a lot more hoppin'.
Yup.
Which will be exciting. So yeah.
Yup. Instagram.com/JustSayinPodcast with no G.
No G.
Our Facebook is Just Sayin Radio. Just Sayin with no G Radio.
Yeah.
I think our Twitter is Just Sayin Radio.
Yeah, no, you have that.
I gotta be really honest. I don't really care about my Twitter account. It just kind of
Twitter is sort of a dying commodity. I try
yeah. Our posts automatically our episodes automatically post to there, but besides that, if you message us, we'll get the notification. When we get feedback on Twitter, we definitely see it, but That's it. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up.
But until next time, our friends. Yeah, guys, have a really rockin' 2016. Have a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever you're doing. Or don't. I don't know. If you're not a big New Year's enthusiast, then just stay in, eat food, chill, hang out with people that are awesome.
Get really drunk.
Okay, don't condone it.
Get really drunk.
Okay, actually, yes, get festive. Whatever. Do what you gotta
really
do.
drunk. Just one more shot. Take one more shot.
For 2016.
Take
and
200
toast to a good year.
217 shots.
Why 217?
2017
That's
is
terrifying.
too much. That's
like
why I said
intoxication times. No. Don't take that many shots.
What's your point?
You're condoning alcoholism and
okay.
really, really, really intense intoxication where people could be hospitalized. No.
That's awesome.
Enjoy yourselves.
Okay, bye.
Adios.
Have a good drunks.
Be careful.
New Year.
Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Do everything I would do.
DJ Craft Dinner.